MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Brandon Phillips is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. In there, 2-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right.
Looking at a fastball to. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Dexter
And that's
Fowler.
lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Third baseman
Matt Carpenter is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
batting fourth, second baseman.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making
Threw it right past him. So here's Matt Kemp now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The high fastball is in there. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Matt Adams stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Jose Abreu. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that's in there, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting 7th. Right
A
fielder.
little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. Stepping into the box, Tyler Flowers. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he lays off again, ball 3. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Shortstop.
He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donald Nakamura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Nakamura going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Batting 6th. First baseman, Brett Carter.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And Markakis will make the catch. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For the Braves, second baseman.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Shot toward right center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Phillips is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. For Freeman, that's now 17. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Here's Matt Adams now. First time up, he went down looking. And he just misses with a curveball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Designated hitter, Jose
Sends
Abreu.
that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped up, calling for it. Carter looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. In there, and it's 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons has it, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. On to Carter at first, but not in time to get them both. Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches. You know, I think this is a big situation in this game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dexter
Now here's a
Fowler.
swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. And on one pitch, he's retired. Here's Randall Grichuk, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. At the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's in the dirt. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Markakis has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Donald Nakamura. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Brandon Phillips. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit sharply on the ground. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Chris Carter, a base hit in his first trip. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Matt Adams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Markakis.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Peterson, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. Striding in, Donald Nakamura. Sean Gilmartin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's a high pop-up. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Nakamura moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And Molina's aboard a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Dexter Fowler now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Fowler.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Look out. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Swung on. Missed. 2-1. He's set. And the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Down the first baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Molina rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. To third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. At the knees, strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Teheran sets. Here he comes on 2-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Ready with the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nakamura is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward coming on. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Matt Kemp. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Matt Adams now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Second baseman, Shed Sherko.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fly ball out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Chris Carter now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Adams is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to digging in once again, Jose Abreu. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit hard to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So coming to the Carl Edwards Jr.
Dansby Swanson. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Edwards.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game. So striding forward now, Donald Nakamura, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Rwanda Carter gets him to retire the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Now batting, number
Striding
4.
in once again,
Catcher,
Yadier Molina.
Yadier
1 for 2 with a
Molina.
double on his line thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Fowler.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Right side. Phillips is up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Well hit to right. But a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. Striding in, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll look at a first-pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Steve Pierce will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to first. And talk about doing the job. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Kemp is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. At the plate, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Peterson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here now is the Catcher Tyler Flowers. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. On to Carter. It's a double play. Here's Jock Peterson now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Center fielder.
Hit to first. Pierce is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Chris Carter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Dribbled up the line. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Into the box, Jason Hayward. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Tehran has his target, 1-0 on its way. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and hit in the air to left. On the move is Kemp. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there he is. Freddie Freeman. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between South Korea and Connecticut. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He will lead this one off today.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. And now this misses as well, as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Sent on the ground out to second. Rosales is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's two pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And a slow knuckleball. Misses here. 2-1 now. And some early action in the bullpen here as a right-hander begins to get loose. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And now a pitch on the way. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
The shortstop, Ian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was... Yeah. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And he struck him out. Stepping in, Josh Bell. First cuts for him here with the bases open. And